friends, welcome to our channel English Literature Zone. I am Shazia Jamal here presenting a video that is about English grammar. In this video, I would like to cover present tense, and in next videos I would like to cover past tense and future tense. Without further delay, let's start. Before we would start for rules and concept of tense, we must know the difference between time and tense. Time, you must be knowing that denotes days, months, years. While it is not a grammatical term and it is a universal concept. Time is a universal concept. While tense is just opposite to time. Tense is a grammatical concept, it is a grammatical term and it is not universal concept. Tense does not denote months, years, weeks, days, etc. So this is the difference between time and tense that we must know before we would start detailed concept and rules of tense. So the next question, that is, what is tense? You must be knowing tense changes the form of the verb to express the time of an action. That is called tense. So this is the function of tense. It makes changes in the form of verb to express the time of an action in a sentence. So this is the definition or meaning of tense. Kinds of tense. You must be knowing that there are three kinds of tense, that is present tense, past tense and future tense. You must be getting some sounds because it's raining outside, so sorry for that. Anyway, here firstly we would discuss about present tense. So let's move ahead. Present tense. Here we will discuss present tense. There are four kinds of present tense. The first one is present indefinite tense and it is also known as simple present tense. The second one is present imperfect tense, that is also known as present continuous tense or progressive tense. And the third one is present perfect tense, and the last one is present perfect continuous tense. Here in this video we will discuss one by one each kind of present tense. So keep watching my video, do not skip it. If you will skip it, then you will miss the concept and you will not be able to understand this topic. So present indefinite tense or simple present tense. Firstly, I would like to give you the structure for making the sentences of present indefinite tense or simple present tense. So what would be the structure for simple present tense or present indefinite tense? So the structure is S and then plus M, and this is V1 and again V5. Here S stands for subject. Subject may be singular or plural, and MV stands for main verb, and I have written here MV1 or V5. V1 means the first form of verb and V5 means the fifth form of verb. I have already uploaded a video. I will give link in the description box. You can go and check. That is the topic of subject verb agreement. There you will be able to understand clearly the forms of verb as well as singular and plural subjects, and which are those subjects and which are those verb forms of the verb which are used with singular subject or plural subject. So in detail I have given there subject verb agreement. That is the topic of the video where you can understand everything in detail. So S stands for subject, main verb, verb in the first form or verb in the fifth form, and then object or any other information that you can say. Subject here may be singular or plural. So the first thing that I would like to tell you that what are those subjects which will be used in simple present tense or present indefinite tense with verb first, and which are those subjects which will be used with verb fifth. So after this structure of simple present tense or present indefinite tense, let's know singular subjects, and with singular subjects which form of verb is used for simple present tense. So here SS stands for singular subject, and here I have written the first form of verb, that is verb fifth. So singular subject is he, she, it, Ram, Sita, I and you. These all are singular subjects. They are one in number and they are third person. He, she, it, Ram, Sita, these are third persons. You is second person, I is first person. Here these all are singular subjects, and with all these singular subjects verb will be used here. Does, eats, cries, these are the fifth form of verb, which is made by adding ies or es or simply s to the first form of verb. So with he, she, it, Ram, Sita, with all these singular subjects, verb fifth will be used for simple present tense. That is, he does his work, she does her work, it eats grass, Ram eats food, Sita cries daily, and so on. These are some examples for your understanding. So in a very tricky way you can just remember two things, that is he, she, it, Ram, Sita are singular subjects, and with these singular subjects the fifth form of verb will be used, that is does, eats, cries in simple present tense, and you can add any other information, that is object, according to your sentence. Here I and you, these both singular subjects are also singular, but with these subjects you can see here the fifth form of verb is not used. I have used here do, eat, cry, and all these three verbs are in its first form, so they are not in fifth form. Though I and you are singular subjects, with these two singular subjects verb will be used in its first form for simple present tense or present indefinite tense. So I do my work, you do your work, I eat daily, you eat daily, I cry bitterly, you cry bitterly, and so on. So I think simple present tense is clear for all affirmative sentences, all positive sentences. Now I would go for its negative, because uh, for simple present tense or simple indefinite tense we have to go for positive, then negative, and then interrogative, and there are some other questions which we call WH questions, which have what, why, how, whom, so on. So let's move ahead. Here PS stands for plural subjects, and verb 1 I have already written. So they, you, we, Sneha and Rosie, these are plural subjects. They is plural subject as they is used for more than one people. You stands for here plural subject if there is more than one person. We is also used for more than one person, and Sneha and Rosie obviously are two persons here. So these are plural subjects, and with these plural subjects verb first is used in simple present tense. So the first form of verb is do here, eat and cry. So if we make sentence, then we will use they do their work, you do your work. We eat apples. Sneha and Rosie cry bitterly. So you can see here with plural subjects, verb 1 is used for similar simple present tense or present indefinite tense in positive sentences. Now we will move for negative sentence of simple present tense, where we will come to know that what are those verbs which are used with plural subjects and singular subjects in detail. Now for negative sentences, singular subjects like he, she, it, Mahesh, Seema, these are singular subjects, and with these singular subjects we use does not for negative sentences, and then we use verb 1, that is do, cry, eat for simple present tense. For example, he does not do his work, she does not do her work, it does not eat grass, Mahesh does not eat apples, Seema does not cry bitterly. So these are the examples for negative sentences in simple present tense. I and you, these are also singular subjects, but with these singular subjects we do not use does not in negative sentence. We use do not with these two singular subjects. For example, I do not do my work, you do not do your work, I do not eat apples, you do not eat apples, I do not cry bitterly, you do not cry bitterly. So these are the examples and explanation that how you will use singular subjects and verbs for negative sentences in simple present tense. Plural subject. With plural subject in negative sentence for simple present tense we use do not and verb 1. So plural subjects are they, you, we, Sneha and Rosie. These are plural subjects, and with these plural subjects we use do not and then the first form of verb, that is do, eat, cry. For example, they do not do their work, you do not do your work, we do not eat apple, Sneha and Rosie do not cry daily. So these are the examples that you are able to understand here clearly. It's very easy, tenses are very easy if you understand only the difference between singular subject and plural subject and the forms of verb, then you will be very easily able to crack all those sentences, all those questions which are related to tense, and you will never make any mistake while writing or speaking or teaching. For interrogative sentences in simple present tense, singular subjects he, she, it, Mahesh, Seema, these are singular subjects, and with these singular subjects does is used, and with this we use the first form of verb, that is do, cry, eat. For example, does he do his work, does she do her work, does it eat grass, does Mahesh eat apples, does Seema cry bitterly. These are the examples of interrogative sentences. If there is interrogative negative, then we use not after subject. For example, does he not eat, does she not eat apples, does it not eat grass, does Mahesh not do his work. These are the examples of interrogative negative sentences. I and you are also singular subjects, but with these singular subjects we do not use does, we use do for interrogative sentence. For example, do I not do my work, do you not do your work, do you not cry bitterly, do I cry bitterly. These are the examples of interrogative and interrogative negative sentences for simple present tense for I and you. which are singular subjects, but with these two subjects does is not used. Clear? Here they and you, these both are plural subjects. We, Sneha and Rosie, these are plural subjects, and with these plural subjects we use do for interrogative sentence, and then we use the first form of verb, that is do, eat, cry. So if there is plural subject, then we use do for interrogative sentence, and then we use the first form of verb. And if there is interrogative negative, then we use not. For example, do they do their work? Do you eat apples? Do we eat apples? Do Sneha and Rosie cry bitterly? These are the examples of interrogative sentences. If there is interrogative negative, then we will use do they not do their work? Do you not do your work? Do we not eat apples? Do Sneha and Rosie not cry bitterly? These are the examples of interrogative negative sentences for simple present tense or present indefinite tense. There is WH questions, then for simple present tense we make sentences on this structure. It's what, why, where, which, whom, how, any of these, and then we use does if there is singular subject, and then verb 1. If there is negative sentence, then we use not. For example, what does she do? Why does Mahesh cry? What does Seema eat? So these are the WH questions which we use in this way. If there is negative interrogative negative sentence, then we say what does he do not do? What does what does she do not eat? What does Seema do not do? So these are the questions which are having WH words with negative sentences. In this way we make sentences. I and you are also singular subjects, but with I and you we do not use does, we use do. For example, what do I do? What do you do? Why do you cry? For interrogative sentences using WH words, that is which, where, whom, why, how. And if there is negative sentence, then we use with I and you what do I not do? What do you not do? Why do I not cry? Why do you not cry? In this way we make sentences, and we must add question mark in the end of the sentence while using WH words for making interrogative sentences for simple present tense or present indefinite tense. In next video I will be uploading present continuous tense, so please keep watching my video and do not forget to subscribe if you have liked my channel and have subscribed my channel already, then thank you so much. And if you have still not subscribed and you are watching my video, please do like, share and subscribe for encouragement, and please do comment so that I may be able to understand that how am I performing and to what level are you people understanding my videos. So keep watching, take care, bye, be safe.